Welcome back. Well, quarantine and the pandemic in general may have made it easy to neglect important health screenings and tests. Now, this is especially if you have diabetes. Well, Dr. Pyle Coley spoke with Danny Freed about some of the important next steps. Take a look.
Dr. Coley, as the weather's heating up and, many of us are getting dehydrated, unfortunately, what do we need to keep in mind when it comes to diabetes?
Yeah, so those of us that have diabetes, Danny, or even people that have prediabetes, our sugar control varies tremendously with our hydration status. So if we get dehydrated, it can affect the average blood sugar in our body. It can also affect the way that medications are metabolized. So a lot of people that are taking medications to lower their blood sugar, that can vary, and you can have more side effects from the medication. So as the summertime comes, particularly if you're diabetic, but really for all of us, it is incredibly important to make sure that we stay hydrated, and not necessarily just with water, but with electrolytes in general, because we give off sweat, which contains electrolytes in it, and sometimes we only replace it with plain water. So summertime hydration is critical.
Okay, so hydrating with electrolytes, with water. What other kinds of habits should we be practicing in terms of diabetes now that we're coming out of the pandemic, especially?
I would say that, our meal patterns and such may have varied a little bit during the pandemic because some of us were working from home, perhaps eating more frequently. So I would say it's really important to make sure that you're following good nutritional discipline, is what I like to call it, where you're really eating your proper nutritious meals at regular times. Because we start traveling and stuff over the summer, sometimes we can drop the ball on that, and that could really affect episodes of hypoglycemia, meaning our sugar levels go too low, or if we forget to take our insulin or other medications, it can cause our sugar levels to go really high. So eating meals at regular time, staying hydrated are two of the most important things that we can do to make sure that we stay healthy with diabetes this summer.
Okay, practicing those good habits. A really exciting thing too, 9Health is now 9Health 365, which is so great. You guys have so much going on and are building so much from 9Health. So how can 9Health 365 help with diabetes and with everything surrounding it?
And it can help you to figure out what your diabetes control is, or even if you're pre-diabetic, if you're headed for diabetes. So getting a simple blood test through 9Health 365, which is called a hemoglobin A1C, can help you know where on that spectrum you lie, can help you really work on that damage control from the pandemic and recovering from all that happened to us over the last year. And then when you find out whether you're pre-diabetic or diabetic, the education piece of 9Health 365 can really help you to learn how you can change your lifestyle, change your habits, perhaps even prevent having to go on medications by changing those other factors, and how you can get everything back on track.
All right. Dr. Coley, thank you so much for joining us, and thanks for helping to keep us healthy and safe.
My pleasure, Danny. Take care.
9Health is now 9Health 365, giving you complete 365-day-a-year care to ensure you're at your healthiest. Sign up for a health screening or find a Qwest Care Center near you by heading to 9health365.org.